Next, let us find information about the hosts that belong to our target. For that, we are going to be making use of two excellent modules. So just go to your terminal and enter the command module search Bing. Modules search Bing and hit enter. Alright, so we are going to be making use of this the third module, Recon domain host Bing/Bing domain web. This will make this module will run and return to us the hosts that are related to our target. So next we are going to load this module. We just enter the command modules load followed by the name of the module that we are going to load. So let me just copy it. So I copy it and then I'll paste it, and then I'll hit enter. Okay, so I can clear my terminal. I'll just enter the command shell clear. Now next I can run the command info to know how I can the various options I need to set to get this module running, and also to know about information about the module. So under description we see that this module will have base host from bing.com by using the site search operator, and then it will also update the host table with the result. This Recon-ng also come with a database. So for every workspace that we created, there's going to be a database associated with that workspace. So it is going to update the host table in our database. All right, so now we are going to set the options. Now to set the options, we just run the command options. Now the first option that we are going to set, the source. So it is currently set as the default. So we are going to set it to our target. So I'll just enter the command options followed by set, and then the name of the option that I'm going to set is source. So source, and then my name of my target is cnn.com. So I'll just search cnn.com and then I'll hit enter. All right, so to confirm that this option has been set properly, and then let me run the info command again. So I'll just type info and then I'll hit enter. So I can see that the source has been currently been set to cnn.com. Okay, so there's no any option that I need to set again. So I will just hit run, and then the command the module will run, and then it will get me all the hosts it could find that are related to my target cnn.com. So I'll just type run and then I'll hit enter. Alright, the module has finished running. It has found the hosts that are related to our target. Now let us use the next module to find hosts related to our target. Clicking the back command will exit us out of this module. So I'll just come to the terminal and type the command back to exit this module. Okay, I can clear the terminal. Shell clear will clear the terminal. All right, so next we enter command the command to search for this module, that is module search Google, or module search Google. All right, I mistyped module. Mod is supposed to be modules. So let me make the type compilation. Modules search Google. All right, there is only one module that has its name with the Google in it. So and the name of this module is Recon/domain host/Google site web. Okay, so I'm going to load this module to also use it to find hosts that are related to my target. All right, so I'm going to load this module next. So I'll just type modules load, the load option, and then I will just copy the name of this module. And then I'll paste it here. All right, and then I'll just hit enter. So the module has been loaded. Now when I type the command info, you tell me about information about the module. All right, so this is a module that will have its host from google.com by using the site search operator, and then it will also update the host table with the result. All right, so the source has already been set to cnn.com. Okay, so to set the source, this is the way to set the source as we did earlier. We just type the command options, set, then source, followed by the option that we want to set, which is source. Then we can write the name of the our target, which is cnn.com, and then I will hit enter. Okay, running the command info again. Will show us whether okay, so to confirm that this option source has been properly set. Okay, so the source has been properly set to cnn.com. All right, so and there's no any other option that I need to set. Now I will just enter the wrong command to get this module running. So I'll just enter run, and then I will press enter, and then this module will run and then get me host information that are related to my target. All right, so this module has also finished running. It has found host 43 total, and which is not the total number of the host this module found. That is the other module we ran first was able to find more hosts when compared to this particular module we just run. So that is to say the other module is more efficient than this module we have just run. Now the next module we are going to run will perform hostname brute first using DNS service. So to search this module, we just enter the command module search brute because it has brute in its name. So I'm making use of the word brute to search for this module. So modules search brute. So now this search result will return to me all the modules that has the name brute in their name. Okay, so exploitation, recon. So I'm just doing reconnaissance. So I have two modules that has this name. So we have recon domains host brute first host. Okay, so that is the one that we are going to use, recon / domains dash host / brute host. Okay, so I have to exit this module, so I'll just enter the back command to exit this module, so I can clear my terminal, shell clear to clear the terminal, and then okay, so let me get the name of the command of the module proper. So now this is a module that we are going to make use of. I'll just copy it. Now I can load these modules by entering the command modules load, and then I'll enter the name of the module. So just paste it here, and then I'll hit enter. So I have loaded this module. I can clear my terminal, and then info will tell me all the options I need to set to get this module running. So I need to set the source, though I ran it before, so that is why the source is already set. So and then word list, I'm making use of the default Recon-ng hostname word list, but you can specify your own word list. So you just give the absolute path to your own host names. If you have a word list that contains host names, then you can replace it with the one that Recon-ng comes with. So to set your own source, so just follow the command we have been using before. Options, set, then the option that you are setting is source, then followed by the name of the target, cnn.com. cnn.com. So that's .com, and then we hit enter. So I can clear it, or let me run info to make sure that everything has been set as usual. So everything has been set. I have the source, the name of our target, and then the word list, which is the default word list that Recon-ng comes with. So everything is ready. I can get the this module running. I'll just enter the command run, and then I'll hit enter. Now this will make use of word list, and then try to find a domain whether our target has that particular host name that matches what we have on the word list. All right, this module has successfully finished running. It has been able to find us 242 total hosts, which is far beyond what we are able to find with the other two modules we ran before, which is excellent. Okay, so the next module we are going to look into is a module that will help us that will find interesting files that are related to our target. All right, so let me exit this module. I'll just make use of the back command to run this to get out of this module, and then shall clear. All right, so as usual, to search for a module, once I have something, a if it contains more than one word in its name, I can just make use of one of the words to search for this particular module. So modules, search, and then interesting, because the name of the module has something has the name word interesting. So I'm making use of that to search for this module. So I have it discovery. So it is a discovery module, discovery/info disclosure / interesting files. All right. So I'm going to load this module. I'll just copy the name of the module. Let me copy it. So I'll just copy it, and then I'll come here and type modules load, and then followed by the name of the module that I want to load. So I'll just hit enter. All right. So I can clear my terminal, shell clear, and then everything will be all right. Right. So I can run info command to find information about the module info, and then I'll hit enter. So I have the options that I can set. I can set the download option, set the port option, set the protocol option, set the source, which is default, which is set at default. All right. So download true, I'll leave it so that it will download the files. Once it discovers the interesting files, it will download it for me. And then port, if I'm making use of HTTP protocol, which run over port 80. Okay, so let's make use of HTTPS protocol, so that we won't encounter issues when perhaps our site is using HTTPS, not HTTP. So we change the port number. We know that HTTPS run about for 443. So I'm going to change the port number to 443, and then the protocol to HTTPS. So I'll just come up here, and then I run the command options. Options, set, what am I setting? I'm setting the port, and then I want to set it to 443, which is the port number that HTTPS protocol runs on. Okay, so I have done that. Now I also need to set the protocol. I'm using HTTPS, not HTTP, so protocol as HTTPS. So I've set that, and then the source, which is very important. I need to set the source, and then option set source. So I'll set the source also. The source to be the name, the domain that I'm performing a reconnaissance on. So option set source cnn.com. So I'll hit enter. All right. So let me run the info command to make sure that everything has been set. So download through port 443, protocol HTTPS, and source cnn.com. All right. So everything is set. Now I can get this command running. This module running by enter the command run. So I'll enter run, and then I'll hit enter. So it has already found robots.txt for me. All right. Our module has finished running, and it has found 2 interesting files, and the files has been downloaded to my the directory where I have Recon-ng or in my cnn.com workspace. All right. So this is the absolute path to the to where this files has been downloaded. home/pesos Recon-ng. So I can just go. Let me open a new tab. Open new tab, and then I can type ls-la. Okay, so cd Recon-ng. I have the, which is a hidden file .recon-ng, cd.recon-ng. So I change the directory ls, list all the files that I am by that particular directory. So I can change navigate into the directory workspace where I have my CNN workspace. So ls. So I have the workspace, so I can navigate into that cdcnn.com ls. So I have the files robot.txt and the other interesting file it was able to find, which is https:/crossdomain.xml and then https:/robot.txt. So these are the 2 interesting files that this module was able to find for me.